Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant QNT. Just a quick update here. It seems like we're getting another engulfing red candle here on the 4-hour chart. With that, we're currently following here the primary path of one more low. We've nearly reached the next key support area, which is down here at around $100, the previous swing low. A few days ago, we broke already this ascending trend line here. We talked about that only yesterday in the video. We broke below it. Actually, if we now go to the 1-hour chart, you can see that we did retest that from below here. One test, you could say this might count as a test, and then we made a lower high, and now we are making here another lower low. We haven't broken this wick yet, but we are about to, heading down here, $102, next support at 100. Could get a bit of a bounce there, but overall I would expect in this wave count to break it and to come down lower. Ideally to at least $94, $95 before bottoming out. It could also go down to $80. Everything in this green support area would be acceptable, would be fine to complete this higher degree wave 2. So obviously higher degree, we are still here in the wave 2 to the downside in my opinion, which is an ABC pattern. Came down in the A wave, moved in a triangle in a B wave, we're now in the C wave. My primary view is that we haven't finished this wave 2 yet, but we are close, I think. All of that, the condition here is to hold the $80 level, because below $80, the 78.6% fib level gets broken. I really only very rarely see any coin succeed in wave 3 if in a wave 2 beforehand the 78.6% fib level was broken. Therefore, I've set this support area all the way down to that fib level. I mean, we can zoom out a bit, look at the fibs, and you will see how these Fibonacci retracements are defined. So here you can see $80 is the 78.6% fib, plus minus a few cents. If it's not a substantial break, it's fine. I mean, we could go below, let's say, could get to $78. If we recover within a day, it should be fine. But any sustained break below that level, yeah, will seriously challenge this bullish setup. Few people ask me, what's going on with this head and shoulders on the chart. I mean, yeah, you could argue you've got a bit of a head and shoulders pattern there, which you could argue we possibly broke. But again, then they are not necessarily always playing out. And it's a bit of a weird one on this ascending trend line anyway. But yeah, I mean, if this is going to work out, then we'll surely break, but we'll know that below $80, because $80 is previous support here, and it is that 78.6% fib level. So I would put more emphasis on the fib levels, fib supports, because they represent sentiment shifts. But yeah, it is still a valid call here to have a possible head and shoulders here, but that would all be covered by going lower now in a wave 5. But yeah, we need to maintain some kind of bullishness here on this chart. A 1-2 setup, we need to hold the $80 level. That's the chance the chart has. There is currently, very clearly, no sign that it has bottomed yet, so I think we still go lower. And anybody who is concerned about this head and shoulders strategically, I mean, what you could do, because obviously, if this really works out, it will most likely send us to new lower lows below $40. But if you're concerned about that, you could just wait for a confirmed bottom. What would be a confirmed bottom? Well, the best confirmation you get is obviously a 5-wave move up after a possible low. Whenever we now see 5 waves up, yeah, proper 5 waves up, and then no reason to FOMO, because after that we should get an ABC down. So if we then see 3 waves down, that should be a good indication that it has bottomed. So you could still scale in here in this 1-2 setup if you're too concerned about this 1-2 setup, because let's be honest, anybody buying here now is catching the falling knife. I talked about that many times. These are trades in this area. The purpose of them would be to try to get the lowest price, but they are also the highest risk trades because there is no confirmed bottom yet. The confirmed bottom will be in place, or we will get the confirmation that it has bottomed in the next 1-2 setup. So anybody who can't really handle a lot of heat, because you get a lot of heat if you buy in here, because let's say you scale in now, you buy, it could still drop to 80. Yeah, that's just the discipline you need. If either you buy in here, yeah, but maybe with a smaller position size, If you buy, it's up to you, but you know, anybody who's buying in here should be able to withstand a lot of heat, because it could still drop to $80. Now the heat gets smaller if you have a smaller position size, okay, so be aware of that as well. But yeah, it remains below $80. This is not going to work out anymore. With the highest likelihood, it will then drop down, and but it should really turn around in this area. If it is a 1-2 setup, which I cannot guarantee, it could very well be that we moved up only in a corrective pattern. We're now breaking down completely, but exactly for this purpose, I have here a trend reversal area where it should ideally turn around. But if it doesn't, then obviously you have stop losses in place, ideally. And anybody who cannot handle that, because there is uncertainty in markets, would need to wait for that additional 1-2 setup, which requires discipline and patience as well. I know it's not easy, but trading isn't easy. Okay, but that's my update about Quant. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.